Hey guys, so in this video today we're going to be talking about dropshipping fulfillment centers in China and how a lot of them are screwing you. And what we're actually going to do today is that I'm going to share my screen with you and show you a quote that I got for dropshipping products that I asked for and how crazy those quotes are. So I just want to give you a little bit of a warning whenever you work with a fulfillment center and what to expect and what you should actually just be looking for and paying. And transparency is the key here. Okay, so I want to give you guys some sort of overview of how drop shipping centers could screw you over. And before we go into that, I just want to explain the whole concept of a drop shipping fulfillment center. Okay, so usually when you think about drop shipping, everyone thinks about Aliexpress, right? So that would mean you sell a product and then the AliExpress supplier ships out that one product directly to your one buyer, and then every time they buy, they send out one shipment one by one by one by one individually. That is how that usually works. There's big upside to that, so I always just do that to try it out, to see if the product's working. We do the same thing. We buy stuff on AliExpress, we see if it works. If it does work, then we go into the next stage. And the next stage, once your product's proven, is to always buy it in bulk and then self-fulfill it or have someone fulfill the orders. And this can create a little bit of a problem because now you're used to, you get the money, you pay the product, you get the money, you pay the product. Now it's reversed. Now you need to buy the product, you need to store it, then someone gives you the money, and then you can, you make your money back on it. So the whole process is different. The problem with AliExpress is in the long run is that you don't have control, right? So if your supplier chooses to change the product, if they change their supplier, they're also just buying it from other factories. So if they are changing their supplier, your quality changes, you only see that 2 or 3 weeks later once your customer has the product in their hand, and then you're screwed because then you have 3 weeks of orders being fulfilled that have bad quality, where your Facebook ranking is going down, your satisfaction ranking is going down, you're getting refunds, you're losing money. You're losing money, you're losing trust, and you're losing business, and that obviously isn't nice. So the second thing is that the AliExpress supplier doesn't ship it out on the same day, right? So they take their time too. They consolidate some orders and then, they ship it all out. But you want to have your customer the package as quick as possible, okay? So we recently created our own drop shipping fulfillment center, meaning we have a place in Shenzhen in China where you could buy the products in bulk, or we can buy them in bulk for you. And then we store them in that warehouse, and every time someone places an order, we ship it out immediately on the same day. Okay, and that obviously is a pretty cool thing because we can ship out things to Europe within like a week or within 9 days quite affordably, because we're shipping out so many things anyway with our sourcing company that's fine. For anyone that tunes in here that doesn't know who I am, my name is Niels Older. I'm living in China now for about 7 years. And we have a sourcing company here. We help people with e-commerce, and now we also got a drop shipping fulfillment service. So we store the product. Every time one of your customer buys on Shopify, we have an integration that integrates with your Shopify with just a couple of clicks. Every time an order is placed, and we have all the order list printed out. We have the labels printed automatically. That's a software that does all that. And then we have actually employees in China that we train, that we coach, that I control, that I look over. I'm visiting every day, and they basically pick the products for you, put it in the box, and ship it out. If you have multiple products, it can bundle different things together in one shipment, so you save huge amount of shipping costs. You keep control, and you don't have to worry about quality issues. Don't have to worry about shipping issues. Everything is under your control. Cash flow wise, it's still fine though too, because you could potentially, and that's also something that we actually do for our brands, every week we place an order for our product. So we don't have to buy thousands of units, okay? Actually, we sell a lot, so we do buy thousands of units. But if you're just starting out, you could just buy a couple of dozen units, or you could buy a couple of 100 units every week, ship them to the warehouse, and then that warehouse fulfills it. So what I want to show you today is a quote that I got from a competing fulfillment center. I think it's crazy what they do. So I just wanted to show you a little bit in, because if you are looking for a fulfillment service like that, there are a couple of companies out there. You need to approach them, send them a message, and then I give you a quotation, and we just did the same thing. So I'm going to let you in on the competitor's quote and how crazy all of those little fees are. So let's go over that right away. So this is the quote that I have, and immediately if you look at it, you have dozens of numbers on this quotation, and it's crazy. The way that we charge it is we charge it's very simple, it's very transparent. Okay, and I'm gonna go there in a minute, but I just wanted to put this in front of you so that you can understand all of the fees that are in there and what are the fees for, and then how they work. Okay, because all of those fulfillment centers, they basically require you to put a down payment on for that they can use then to charge you shipping off when they ship the product and all of the other fees. So the problem with that is if you prepay them and in the end of the month you just, or in the end of the week, you're just getting an invoice and says, okay, we deducted amount X from your amount. Now here we list your fees. The problem with that is not transparent at all. You don't really know how many fees went for shipping, how many fees went for fulfillment, how many fees went for storage. Like it can be a very confusing thing. And the last thing that you want in your physical product business, in your e-commerce business, you don't want to have anything that's complicated. You want to have everything as clean and clear as possible. So let's go over some of their fees. Okay, they have two different fees. One is ambient storage and one is Aircon storage. The fact that they even offer ambient storage is crazy. Okay, ambient storage means they hold your products and there's no aircon. Now, they are located in Shenzhen, China. Shenzhen is humid. We have 90%, 85%, etc. humidity every day, no matter if the sun is shining or if it's raining, it's humid. Okay, it's also hot, right? So the majority of the year it is hot. 10 months out of the year, we got 30 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit, 90 something in Fahrenheit, I guess. It's hot, it's humid, and it's hot. So if you store products in any other environment than an aircon storage, you will have problems. Packages can get moldy. Humidity is never good. Okay, so anyway, but there are two different storages: ambient storage and then aircon storage. Aircon storage is 83 cents per cubic meter. So that's basically the volume of the products that you ship in. And I'd say that's still I'd say that's okay from a business perspective doing that myself. Me being in China, knowing the rents in the places, knowing what it costs to hire people to do this. Okay, we're not gonna go there. Okay, aircon storage, 83 cents. Then they have pick and pack. And what pick and pack means, it means you actually go, the employee goes to the station where you store your product, and they pick one product and they put it in. They pick it out of the shelf, they put it in the outer box, and that's the picking thing, right? So they pick the product, and that's a 67 cent per piece. And then for each additional piece they charge 22 cents, meaning they have, if you have 4 different SKUs, 4 different products, then they would go in and they would take the first product and put it in, and then it would take the second product and put it in, and then the third product. And for the first one, it would be, what's that here, 67 cents, and then 22 cents for each additional product. Pick and pack carton, that basically means that they take the whole box for you and put it in the shelf. So when they receive the shelf, they take a box and they put it in. For that action, they charge 56 cents. Then they have all of these other fees here. They have little fees for extra label printing. Okay, so that is for printing your shipping label and put it on the box. Then they have label sticking. So the first fee was not for printing and sticking it on the box. It's just for printing it. Then they have another fee for sticking it on the box. The extra label sticking fee, 7 cents. And then they have another one for scanning. Then they have another one for the barcode. Then they have another one for packaging list and all of that kind of stuff. So they don't only charge you to get the label. No, for printing the label, for sticking the label, and for scanning the label, there are different fees. Look guys, if you don't stick the label, what's the point of printing the label? If you don't print the label and stick the label, what's the point of scanning the label? Make this one fee. Why do you have to break that up in so many little shitty things here? Now, form filling, packing lists, and form filling, that's something that's automatically created. There's a software called Xiaomi. That's a software that we use that integrates with the Shopify store. That software creates it automatically. Okay, there's nothing, no one fills that form there. Okay, if you would have people in China needing to fill forms, that wouldn't work. It has to be systemized. Serial number management, I'm not entirely sure what that one is. Then you have third-party account pickup. There are other things too. Let's speak about the next ones here. Inventory control. So inventory control, item piece count. So to count the units that you send them, 3 cents per piece. The carton count, to count how many boxes you have, 7 cents per piece. This should be standard procedure. You receive the thing and you say, okay, I have 20 boxes. Okay, okay, it's 20, right? And then each box holds 20 units, right? And then you look in one box, okay, 20 units, you open all of them, they're stacked the same way. Okay, 20 units per box, 20 units per thing, boom, there you go. That's not something you should charge for, in my opinion. Then you have the gate in and out. So to let the truck in the gate, that's on you. Then you have shipping marks, then you have stamp handling, pallet charges, all these little figures. I think it's a bit crazy. Now, unloading fees for containers, I can understand that. Returning fees, I can understand that as well. But everything else, just come on. Like, there's so many little fees. Just make it transparent. Because I like transparency. When I look at this as a business owner myself, as an e-commerce seller myself, this is crazy to me. How can I know what's going to be my bill in the end of the month, right? So we just came up with a simple solution. We say we charge you $1.50 for picking and packing your product, including everything else, including the printing, including the labels, including the carton boxes, including everything, counting it, scanning it, whatever is necessary to do that. So it's $1.50 per product. We take care of it. I look at it personally. We have a team that's trained and coached in Shenzhen, China. We have the quality control necessary. We have the shipping contacts that can ship out your products to Europe, like I say, between 7 and 9 days. To America, it's changing right now, so I can't give you anything fixed here on video. But just for any case, just reach out to us and let us know what you need, and then I'll make you a quote without a problem. So we charge $1.50 per thing, and that's it. That's our charge. We have a storage fee, so if you send us products and you don't sell them out after 1 month, we will start to charge you for that as well, to store these things, right? But that's it. So it's $1.50 for each order, and if you have up to 5 products that we bundle together, that's free of charge. So it's $1.50, no matter if it's one product. If we're grabbing, and then all the others are free. So the second, third, fourth, fifth products, they're all free. They come for free. We put them all together because it's not that crazy. Because if you think about that, if you think about the costs breakdown, and if you're China and you know the salaries and you know what it takes and you know the rents, then you will know that having all of these little fees added up here, I don't think it's a nice thing to do. So we're just open with it. We're upfront with it. It's $1.50, and there we go. Okay, therefore we take all of the hassle for you. We make sure you got quick shipping times, and we make sure it's stored in an Aircon, storage, and we make sure all of the orders are double checked. We have the right logos and the right labels, and we put the right things in the right boxes, and the quality is all right, and you keep control over your business. That's what we want you to do. If you want to have more information, like I say, there's a link below in the description where you can just reach out, send me an email, and I'll make you a quote, and I promise you my quote does not look like that. So I look forward to hear from you, and if you're interested in more videos about drop shipping services or drop shipping fulfillment centers or fulfillment options in different countries, just let me know in the comments what you want to know, and then I let you know what I know. So have a good day. Cheers.